So, meine Idee mit dem, ich rufe den Zimmerservice und mache dann, renn dann ganz schnell raus, um die Tür zuzusperren. Hat nicht funktioniert. Was passiert denn, wenn ich, kann ich dieses Nicht-Stören-Schild vorab an die Tür hängen? Oh.
You hang this outside your hotel room to note that you don't want to be disturbed.
Funktioniert das, wenn ich das hier dran hänge? Oh, schade. Ich dachte, man könnte ihn ein bisschen auf die Holzspur führen. Und wenn er das Schild dann da hängen sieht, dass er denkt, oh, das muss ich über den Flur zurücklaufen. Weil er sagt ja, der Flur ist seine Schwäche. Da braucht er mal besonders lange. So, Watchful wie du. Hier hält es ja nicht, haben wir schon festgestellt.
I can't.
Aber noch nicht so wirklich. Hier macht es keinen Sinn, genau.
According to what the innkeeper said, this is his room. I'd really prefer not to enter. Let's see if I can.
Oh, das ist smart. Okay.
This sign is useless now. I'd rather not take it with me.
Okay, ich hatte eigentlich eine andere Absicht gehabt. Ohne Ziel eigentlich. Ich wusste nicht, warum ich das Schild da dranhängen sollte. Aber, ey, kann man natürlich auch so. Kann man es natürlich auch benutzen. Das ist ein Stück Zeitung, mit dem hier was abgeklebt ist. So, jetzt Eimer und Lappen.
The things I have to do. Let's just hope it doesn't spill. I wouldn't really know what to use to get rid of this stink.
Schon wieder so ein Fleck hier. Sieht aus wie von dem T1000. Ein Pömpel und Klopapier. Oh, ein Warnschild.
It is used to warn that the floor is wet.
It is used to warn that the floor is wet. Listen and repeat carefully. Damit kann man ja offensichtlich vielleicht die Zeit, die er braucht, um runter zu spazieren, verzögern. Wenn man das alles noch nasser macht. Oder ich platziere die Pfütze, die hier vorne liegt, einfach woanders, an dem günstigeren Ort. Auf jeden Fall wiege ich das mal auf, ne?
Just
So.
how I pictured it. Very good. It looks like it's finally started.
Dann kommt er nicht mehr runter, wenn ich ihn rufe. Ja, das ist eine gute Taktik. Da wird er ja bestimmt drauf reinfallen.
I see someone's been busy, but I can't smell the usual fresh scent. That means the job isn't finished yet, and I can go through. Better check what's happening. Number 10. Can I help you?
I'm testing the room service. Excellent service.
Also the price. Maybe I forgot to tell you that after a certain number of calls, an extra fee is triggered.
Cordial as usual.
If there's nothing else, I'll get back to my business.
Everything's okay, thanks.
The usual smell. Das gewisse Extra an... Hier das nochmal. So.
Better not waste it. And now something classy. The contents haven't changed, but now there's a fresh musk ox scent. After all the work I did to give it a decent fragrance? No way. Well done. I don't want to take it with me. This seems to be the perfect place for it.
Nun gut. Wie wird er jetzt reagieren? Wird er dann vielleicht einen anderen Weg nehmen?
Agile and silent like a ninja. I didn't even realize the cleaning lady finally got to work. Better not walk across it. I'd risk ruining this beautiful work. Oh, she also added the essence of muskox. My favorite. I'll go around the back. That guy's gonna have to wait for a second.
Sehr gut. Ja.
Nobody's coming. Better go check the entrance.
Ja. Perfekt. Jetzt hätte ich die Tür. Ach so. Ne, kann ja gar nichts mehr zumachen.
Better not go in.
Nein. Das ist jetzt das Timing wahrscheinlich. Schnell runter. Und den Schlüssel
This
geschnappt.
is my chance.
Yes. So, und damit das nicht auffällt, kann man den doch bestimmt
A key
vertauschen.
opens a door.
Schade. Kann ich den nochmal zurückhängen? Nein, okay. Okay, dann nicht. Geh hoch.
Let's hope there won't be any other obstacles. At last!
Wir sind drin.
They're apple cores. They really leave much to be desired as a welcome gift. I don't trust taking them. There's the chance they could have been eaten by mice, the owner of the place, or the cleaning lady. In any of the three cases, I don't want to take them with me.
Irgendwie ist die Musik mir doch ein Ticken zu laut. Die stört mich etwas beim Nachdenken. Über diese komplexen Rätsel. So. Das mehr so lieber als dezente Hintergrundmusik. Oh, eine Klingel. Bitte nicht drücken.
In this room, they seem to have taken one step ahead in technology. No rope to pull.
Piratenbild. Das sieht so ein bisschen aus wie Litschak. Der junge Litschak. Aber nur bei der junge Litschak wahrscheinlich wie ein Pirat aussah. Das war. Und rede ich wieder einen Quatsch. So, wunderschön. Gerade aufgehängte Gardinen. Die Gardinen hängen gerade hier. Aber das. Der Rahmen. Also, naja. Da kann man vielleicht noch mal ein bisschen nachbessern. Aber es passt zum Schrank. Wieso ist das überhaupt alles so schief hier?
Everything starts there, in the warmth of a friendly place. I think my father meant warmth in a literal sense. Perhaps he hid something in the fireplace. Let's try searching there.
Mysteriöse Suchmusik.
What is this? This brick doesn't seem to be bonded to the fireplace like all the others, but I can't rip it out. It seems after all these years it is partially calcified back into the fireplace. I need something to grab hold of the cracks. I can't do this. Maybe the temperature variations made it stick. I need some help. This brick doesn't seem to be bonded like all others.
Eine Tür. Kann ich die Klingel vielleicht bitte einfach mitnehmen?
Good idea. If the owner finds out I entered room 09, I don't think he'll be happy. If anything happens to me, the Dead Man Inn has no insurance to cover the damages.
Genau, ich wollte ja nur, dass du die mitnimmst eigentlich, aber dann lass halt da. Zebrafell, was so ein wenig wie ein Rohrschachtest hier in der Mitte aussieht. Okay, haben wir hier alles? Dann gucken wir mal, was uns hier erwartet. Oh, hübsch. Lovely. Lovelish.
I don't need it right now. Look what's inside. Somebody forgot a nail file. Take it. It could come in handy.
Mhm. noch was drin?
Drawer.
Nein. Dusche.
Tough luck. Fate really doesn't want me to take a shower or a bath. Tradition tells us it's better not to spy on showers with the curtain closed.
Das stimmt. Okay, ich denke, wir haben alles, was man hier mitnehmen kann.
It seems to be working. I can take out the mortar holding the brick. Clever, a niche. Let's see what's inside. It looks like an old library card. It belonged to my father, Henry Morgan. Last read book, Properties of Concrete. What did my father want to tell me? It's a card for the Bonetown. The card belongs to Henry Morgan, my father. Let's see the last read book, Properties of Concrete. What was he working on in his final research? Better go to the library to make some inquiries.
Okay.
After this amazing night, it'd be better to go back to my room and rest. First, I'd rather take the key to room 09 back to reception. I'd prefer to avoid having problems with the innkeeper. I have a really big day ahead of me tomorrow.
Wenn das mal gut geht.
I think the time has come to find out what Dad was working on. I better check the library card again. I'm sure Dad left me some other clue.
Ach, guck mal, ist der Vorhang offen.
I guess it leads outside,
Oder?
but right now I have other priorities.
Ach nee, Quatsch, der war vorher auch offen, aber es war ja Nacht. Da hat man halt nicht so viel durchgesehen. Ich will gerne wissen, wer diese Person hier ist. Oder der hier. Die müssen das auch Celebrities, wie man so schön sagt. Also das ist, glaube ich, das Pixar-Baby, ne? Irgendwas. Wie kommt mir dieses Baby bekannt vor? Ich einfach unverbesserlich, dieses Baby? Ich weiß es nicht. Diese Person kommt mir entfernt bekannt vor.
Tiago Huazel painted this subject. I want the other guests to enjoy these works as well.
Mensch. Kann man mit ihm noch mal reden?
Good morning, good sir.
Good morning. How was your night?
There were moments I thought I wouldn't survive. Then I saw a ray of light and realized that the worst was over.
These are just some of the thrills you can experience here at the Dead Man Inn.
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years? I remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bonetown by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually.
Hallo Wurstbude. Der Rohrschacht ist auf dem Boden ist ja eindeutig Schmuddelecke, ja. Und hinter dem Duschvorhang interessiert. Ja, da passieren vielleicht die interessantesten Dinge, aber das ist ja der kleine Bub hier. Ich bin ja noch nicht alt genug für sowas. Da hat die Manege noch nicht geöffnet.
What happened to Bonetown in the last few years? I remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bonetown by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually. What happened to Bonetown in the last few...
Habe ich das nicht gerade schon
I
gefragt?
remember when I used to come here that it was a nice little town.
I think it's just progress. The young prefer to go try their luck elsewhere, apart from a few exceptions. It's just down to us from the older generation to keep up the honor of Bone Town by welcoming the incoming tourists with love and professionalism.
I'd have to dispute that, actually. Is the public library still there?
Sure, boy. It's one of the crown jewels of Bone Town. At least it is according to what Margaret, our librarian, tells us. I'm simply reporting what's said because I personally never go to such places.
Strange. I would have bet the opposite. Could you tell me where it is?
Turn left at the main square, just outside the door. Boy, if you don't want to get lost, use this. It's an old postcard, but it was used as a tourist map during the golden years. It could be of use to orient yourself and move around Bone Town.
Thank you.
Are you interested in something in particular?
Just to reminisce a little bit. My father used to take me there all the time. Thanks, and goodbye.
Zur Bibliothek.
Better leave the key here. I don't know if I'll want to avail myself of this service again tonight. There you go. Now I can leave.
Dann gucken wir uns doch mal die Postkarte an. Ah ja, Gasthaus. Ach, da werden erst die Orte markiert, wenn ich sie gefunden habe, wahrscheinlich. Was passiert, wenn ich da Rechtsklick mache? Nichts. Linksklick? Okay. Regenrinne.
I'm just noticing now that all the gutters seem brand new. I don't need copper.
Gutter. Ah.
The innkeeper said the library is on the left, starting from the square. I better solve the clue left by my father first.
Das ist links. Bone Town Library.
The public library of Bone Town. I never imagined it would have survived, given the state of the town.
Will man den Müll durchsuchen?
Better not. It's like seeing my house. Even if I picked everything up, then it would suffer the same fate in our closet at home. Wow, there are some extremely rare first editions here.
Ja.
Wow, there... Better not. It's like seeing my house. Even if I...
Und hier die Seite?
take anything from here.
Doch.
Still material in the public domain.
Ach Menno, noch eine Regenrinne.
I don't need them. It's one of those old message boards on which they hung the wanted posters. Here in Bone Town, time seems to have stopped. There are still posters of the gang that was raging here decades ago. The members have become famous. I recognize the posters of Rufy, Nami, and Zoro. The others are faded from exposure to bad weather. There's also a little footnote. Posters offered by the Lafitte Amusement Park. It's one of those old message boards on which here in Bone Town there are the members. There's also...
So eine Adventure-Krankheit von mir. Ich muss immer auf alles zweimal klicken. Ah. Wie sieht die Map aus jetzt? Ach, guck mal. Jetzt haben wir die Bibliothek gefunden. Okay.